Hey guys, so we're on the very tail end of our big haul where we traveled through the Southwest, and we were working our way back home, and we stopped here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, to the home of Hasty Bake grills. A lot of you guys who watch us probably know that we're fans of Hasty Bake. We actually own 2 of them. Absolutely love these grills. And I reached out to my contact here at Hasty Bake, Wes, and asked him, is it possible to come by and actually see the factory? And on top of that, could we bring the camera and show you guys how they make the grills here? And they said, absolutely, come by, we'd love to have you. So we are here and we need to go in and meet everybody. And I'm excited about seeing the factory. They make really high quality grills here, I believe since 1948. Hopefully that's correct there. And I absolutely love their product. So it's an American made grill right here in Tulsa. Let's go in there and check it out. All right, so we're at the Hasty Bake facility here. I have Wes, and he is the gentleman that has invited us up here to check out the manufacturing process and watch them how they make some Hasty Bake grills. So Wes, thanks for having us in here.
Adam, Abby, so glad you're here. Can't wait to show you around and show you how the Hasty Bakes are made. Yeah. Right here in Tulsa since 1948.
That is awesome. Yeah. We can't wait. So we're already here. We're kind of getting started on it. We're going to talk a little bit about material coming in to material over here that's getting processed and cut. We're going to go over there and see press brakes and see how they form everything, and hopefully get to see maybe some welding and in a final fit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, let's get going. All right, so we have Drew with us here.
Yes, sir.
And he's just going to tell us a little bit about the materials coming in. What can you tell us about the materials that you use and what you have, and
So the majority of materials we use for the Hasty Bake are either 18 gauge hot rolled material or cold roll, depending on what's available.
Okay. Or
stainless steel number 4 brush is what you're going to see on all of our stainless steel models. Obviously, you can see that there's a lot of material here.
Yeah.
We have about 6 different suppliers from all over the U.S. that we try to get the best price on to give you guys the best price for the grills. And as you can, like I was saying earlier, you can see the laser paper on some of those materials.
Yeah.
To keep everything safe and scratch-free, trying to make sure we get a great product out to y'all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
So you guys have a lot of materials coming in, a lot of sheet metal here.
Yep.
And then Wes told me you guys make a lot of parts for other customers as well.
Absolutely.
So,
yep.
So it's not just Hasty Bake grill material in here. You're cutting parts for all kinds of other things out there in the world, right?
All different things, from truck beds to pressure tanks, pretty much anything you can think of.
Yeah,
Boat dogs, cool. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll move on and see some of this material being cut now, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. That is insanely fast. You said that this material is going to be for like a truck toolbox?
Yes.
Okay. There's your cut pattern. See how fast that moves? There we go. That was it, huh? That's one sheet completely. That took a minute.
All right, so this is our 20 kilowatt Eagle laser. This is where we use to cut most of our Hasty Bake materials on. We also have a 12K that's over to your left. We cut it on there as well. So right now you can see it's covered in laser paper. We use that to keep the metal from getting scratched as we send it through the process between forming and spot welding.
Okay. I didn't realize that's what the coating on it before to protect it.
Yeah, it's a vinyl covering for it.
Okay.
That way we can form it, take it to spot weld, handle the material without actually scratching it. That way when you get your grill, it's still nice and pristine with a nice brush on it.
Makes perfect sense.
Yep.
I That sucker is blazing fast.
Oh yeah. Yeah, right now we're doing 1,100 inches a minute.
That is fast. This sheet right here might take, what, a couple minutes to get it cut out?
Yeah, that's about it.
There's a shot of what we're watching here.
Yeah, so right now we're cutting some of our Rangers. As you can see, we conserve material. We use a nesting software that lets us put all of the pieces together as best it can fit onto the sheet.
Okay. Making use of all the material you can with minimal scrap.
Exactly. Yeah, we strive for a 90% sheet utilization.
What are the small pieces that it's cutting now?
So that's actually for a different customer because we had leftover room on the sheet. Like I said, we try to use it as best we can. So that's actually for one of our customers.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the front few pieces you can see are part of the hoods and the bodies.
Okay. It took 3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes to cut all that out. Very cool. Can you tell me what material they're loading up, getting ready to cut?
Yeah, this is a 20 gauge stainless 304 number 4.
They're going to be cutting more Ranger parts?
Yes.
Out of this? Okay. Wow, look at that. So there's the sheet that we just finished, what we watched being cut.
So what he's pulling off the table now are part of the hood wrap. So that's the outside of the hood wrap and then the back side of the hood. And then there's some other customer parts, not Hasty Bake, that are nested in with that, just to utilize the material.
Yep.
So this is the original laser we had at Hasty Bake when we brought manufacturing in-house. So we've had this one for about 30 years.
Okay. So they're working on some other fabrication parts.
Yeah, they're working on some structural parts for another customer outside of the grill.
Looks like some angle iron.
Yep.
They're putting some holes in it?
Yes.
Okay. Simple enough.
Simple enough.
Wow. That's a little easier than using a drill bit too. Hey, so while we're over here in this department, I happen to notice you have a flex arm. This is great. I have a couple of these myself.
Yeah.
Work with Flex Machine Tools. Great company. I love this table. Look at this. It's an old machine table. I'm assuming, I don't know, it looks like it may have been off of a planer or some other kind of big machine that they've adapted and added the flex arm to it. And then right next door, you got the almighty Bridgeport milling machine. Look at this guy. And it looks like it is well used.
It is well used.
So they're chamfering. You can see these parts here. Is this Hasty Bake or is this something different?
No, that's outside business.
Okay. So it looks like all they're doing is just cutting that countersink.
Exactly.
For the hole there, for like a flat-headed screw. Nice. I love seeing a well-used well-oiled machine right here. All right, what can you tell us about what's going on here?
So here we're forming griddles for our larger models. This is for the Legacy, the Gourmet, Fiesta, Hastings. So it'll go from here over to our weld department. We'll weld some supports to the bottom, and then they'll TIG all these corners here.
Okay.
This is the grease catch right here, so we'll TIG that, keep that from leaking.
And these just are designed to just set right on top of the grill grate, or do you take the grill grate out?
You can take the cooking grate out, and this will rest on the lip of the grill.
Yeah, all right, got you.
So this is the second step. We've hemmed these handles to make that easier to carry.
Yeah, okay.
And so over here you can see those have already been hemmed.
So that's folded around. That was cut and it's just doubled up.
Yeah.
Folds around, creates a little bit more material, a little easier on the fingers as you pick it up.
No sharp edges.
Yeah, there you go. So it looks like it's going to start as a flat sheet. You've already bent that handle on it that you were talking about here. And then you're going to put it into the press brake here and form it all.
Exactly.
Just one cycle.
And so you see he has multiple setups here. He's got 3 different setups.
There it is, finished up. Yeah, this is a really great example of a CNC press brake here. So they have a program already put into the machine, and it knows exactly which bend to make each time that he puts the material back in there. Sweet. So Abby's going to come in here and she's actually going to break one of these guys up.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, we just grab a part, put it in the
Oh, it's kind of heavy, huh? All right. This is rotated. All right, got it. Is there an up or a down?
All right, so we put it on right there.
Okay.
And we'll center it, just like this.
And do I just leave it there and then it's going to pull it up?
Now you push the right pedal.
And then do I stop when it's done bending?
It will come up automatically.
Okay. What about this? Just
Okay.
one step and then...
You hold it down.
Okay. Are you ready? Yikes.
Go for it.
We turn around and do the other side.
Okay. Looking at the thing, okay. I don't see where you line it up from middle.
Just want to make sure you catch all of that on each side.
Did I get it?
Yeah, that looks great.
Okay.
Make sure it's right because you're going to be cooking on this one now.
I know. Okay. And this one's the smaller one?
Yep.
Okay. Like,
And pull it back until you hit that.
oh, I see.
Stop right there.
How do you reach that? Goodness.
I like to compare it to doing yoga.
Yes, it is that, isn't it? How do I know when it's done?
It'll come up automatically.
Okay.
Looking good.
All right.
Now we flip it upside down.
Okay. There or
We go over.
all the way?
If we go over this time,
Say that again.
we go over those front stops.
Oh,
this time.
over. Okay, okay. Like that?
Beautiful.
All right.
Now we flip it back over.
Ah. Is it all the way in?
And we go on just the front stop. Just like
Okay.
this.
Is that right? Okay.
That one's a little tricky.
Okay.
It's a little, you just have to hold it so it's
So-
going angling down.
I don't understand it.
Now we just bring it down like this
Okay,
and in
okay.
like this.
Like that?
Yep. There you go. Good to go. Now we're ready to do that revisit.
The weird one?
Yep.
So it's this. Oh. Wait, up?
Yeah, we bring it up like this
Okay.
and just hold it like that and you were good.
All right.
Now you gotta let off the pedal and hit it again. Congratulations, you made a griddle.
Your very
That's
first griddle.
awesome.
Let's take a look at it.
I didn't do too bad.
It looks good. That is awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're high.
This is okay. I'll be in next week.
Your very own Hasty Bake griddle.
That's awesome.
I think we're going to take that home and put it on the legacy, aren't we?
Yes. Can I cook on this?
Absolutely.
All right, great. Thank you for your help.
You're very welcome.
That's so cool.
So we're going to walk over to the welding department, and they're going to go ahead and put their welds on here.
I will not be doing that part.
We'll watch the pros do that, huh? Okay. So I noticed over here you got a Sterrett granite surface plate. Look at that. What do you guys use this for?
So this granite plate is completely level, and we use it for checking tolerances on our material. It gives us a nice, super flat surface to get accurate readings, so we can check parts make sure we make the best parts for y'all.
Awesome. Got a dial indicator there, nice height gauge, angle plate, a nice little work area for some precision flatness.
Well, the process is, this is the setup. This is how I get it set up before I start to weld it. This is my little handle where I, rest my hand on, and I'll weld all four corners, all this up on both sides, and then I'll go to putting the straps on, which they go like this. But yeah, but first off, I'll do the welds, and then I'll go to the plates that reinforce it.
So you're just going to be welding these seams here on both ends?
Seams there, yeah.
Okay.
So whenever y'all ready,
Go for it. We'll get you
it.
doing some welding here. I like your work area. You got a Tulsa flag going on. See some hot rods up in the window there.
I definitely have hot rods.
Yeah. So he's got a nice strong arm there that he can adjust. That is just a rest, so you can put your hand there and comfortably get those TIG welds. So it looks like as you're doing like a manual pulse on that.
Yeah, I do a manual pulse on it, and that's the That's the outcome of it.
Oh yeah, it looks great. It's beautiful. Looking good, man. Beautiful welds. Looks like he's using the Lincoln TIG 200 square wave machine. But he's got a couple in here. They got some millers there. Well, this is your MIG weld right here. You see the wire feed. Keeping that gas on at the end to help it cool, keep it protected from the atmosphere.
Yeah. And then I'll flip it over and do the same on the other side.
So you got a total of 4 welds on this guy? Okay. So you got a couple pieces on the bottom. Is that what do you consider these guys right here? Those like strong backs?
They're the strengthen the griddle from warping.
Okay.
So, and also it sets on the grill, and it has a little slight lean to it, so your grease will go into the catch pan.
I got you.
Yeah. So
you set it down, it kind of leans forward so that the grease falls into the trap.
Yes, this is where it'll set and lean right here.
Okay.
So, and then I'll just I'll get all these tacked on and get this welded. And,
all right.
Yeah.
So this aluminum bar right here is his transfer for the ground. It's just sitting on the table and sitting on the griddle there. You got her all done?
I got her all done.
It looks good.
Thank you.
Beautiful welds. We're gonna get it nice and dirty on the grill and make some good food with that.
Yeah, it won't look this pretty afterwards, but it will do its job.
That is awesome, man. Thanks for sharing that with us too.
Yeah.
So this is our Schroeder folder. You can see we've already done one setup on it to get our bins in for the side that we can't do all at once.
And you're talking about this right here?
Yes, sir.
So this is our work piece.
Yep.
They bent these first.
Yep.
And so now he's going to be breaking up. This is going to be the body of a Legacy, correct?
Yep, this sure is. It's our 131. We used to make them in 3 separate pieces and weld them together, but with this machine it allows us to do it and make it into 2 pieces instead of 3. And we end up with a much more sturdy, there's no corrosion from the welding. It's just a nice formed piece.
That is great. So it's completely CNC controlled there.
Absolutely. So unlike the brake, it gives us a much more wider range of items that we can form on it, and they can be a lot longer.
Okay.
Whereas that would not have fit into one of our Bystronic brakes. This can go all the way out the back, and you'll see it form up to both sides.
Yeah, okay.
And if you want to go around and get a shot of the back on the next one he does, it's a really cool to watch that bending bar come up and down.
Right. Yeah, I think can I come over here and
get a little
shot from this side?
And have him get a shot from the back too while it's doing the bending bar.
Let's come around here and watch it be bent.
Yeah, so if you're looking, when you're looking here, you can see the tooling on top is what comes down and forms the radius. It also holds the material in place while we set it up on the suction cup, so it makes it so it's automated as we move it through.
Okay.
And then the bending bar right there is actually what's doing the forming.
Now we're going to fold up that whole side, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And as you can see, it's all completely automated. Once we get it dialed in, we can just sit there and run these all day long.
Yeah, that is great. Precision, accuracy with the CNC.
And a much sturdier part than we would have gotten by welding all 4 pieces together.
Yep. And you know, the precision goes into each and every piece in there. That's why every grill you make are going to be exactly the same.
Yes, sir. And over there we have a couple of tools that we use to check to make sure our grills are going to fit, our base bottoms fit. We use those every time we make a grill.
I saw that. You got a no-go gauge.
Yes, sir.
To make sure that it's within tolerance after the pieces are broken up.
Absolutely. And we also keep a base down there as well, so we fit the base in as well as the no-go gauge for the grills.
Yeah. Okay. So this here is one of their robotic welding stations. They've got some parts in here that they're fabricating, manufacturing. And it's, you said it's just 3 different stations set up, correct? It is always cool watching those robotic arms manipulate that MIG gun. Wow, it's fast. Awesome, thanks for sharing that. What do we have going on here?
So here we're spot welding the firebox for our Roughneck smoker.
Okay.
This is the galvannealed version, which goes inside our Core 10 Roughneck, as well as our powder coated Roughneck.
Okay.
And so after this step, we'll have a welder weld in expanded metal to hold the charcoal.
Okay. So this is, they come in looking like this, right? Is this,
Exactly.
Is this what we're working on?
Yep. So you have a front and a back.
And then he's running the spot welder to spot the 2 together.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you see the front here
Yep.
has larger air intake for the draw than the sides.
Oh yeah, okay. So it looks like you've got a lot of inventory in this area over here, right? We got some Hasty Bake parts.
Absolutely. So this is all Hasty Bake work in progress here. We have the Legacy 131 that we saw at the folder earlier.
Right
up
here?
here.
Yep.
Ready to be spot welded. These are hoods for our 290 Hastings grills. There's the hoods for the Legacy 131, the base bottoms that'll get welded to the bases for the Legacy 131.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. This is the bottom.
Yep, exactly.
All right.
So the feet have already been welded here, and then this opening is for the axle for the wheels.
Okay.
Here's the fire door for the 131. Those have already been welded with the liners and the vents, and so those are ready to go to powder coat. And over here is our spot welding department. So currently we're working on the Hastings 290. We've got Cam over here tigging some brackets onto the hood sides
Okay.
for the hood door to pivot up.
Can we go over there and see any of this?
Yes, absolutely. So you see Cam is welding that plate on.
Got some little machined features that welding on there. So you're getting those heavy pieces of tube.
Yeah, the bushings.
Yeah. Okay. You're getting those welded on.
Yeah.
And what is that piece? Is that like to add structure to it?
Yeah, it does. It just
Stiffens it up.
opens up the side.
There we have it, right? Looking good. So we're going into the assembly room now?
Yes. So here we're assembling the Hastings. This is the built-in version
Okay.
of the Hastings 290. And so the part that Cam was just welding is this part
Oh yeah.
right here.
Okay. We're gonna have one of these guys one of these days, one of our built-ins. When we build our outdoor barbecue kitchen area, we'll get one of these and
Yeah.
get it installed.
So this
Be
is
great.
the largest grill we manufacture. This is 50% larger than the Legacy you've got now. It has a dual firebox.
Yep. And you want to mention how you were telling me it can be used kind of like a offset smoker.
Yeah.
because
So
of the
so this
size.
one you can light a fire on one side, and you've got your exhaust over here. And so if you want to treat it like an offset, you would put your protein here, and the smoke and heat will kind of roll over
Okay.
and out the exhaust on the side.
And these also have the adjustable charcoal basket.
Yes.
The handle comes
Yep, the
out
crank
here.
is right there.
Okay. So you can raise and lower the heat level the way you want.
Exactly.
The firebox.
Yep.
That is nice. Beautiful. Beautiful grill. Okay, getting the tag put on. Nice. So we have to give our friends at Realcraft a shout out because we have seen these hose reels all throughout the Hasty Bake factory here. They make the best hose and cord reels on the market. Realcraft, made up in Columbia City, Indiana.
So here we've got the Capital Weld Cleaner. He's dipping it in the solution here, and then you'll see he'll clean up those burn marks from the weld.
So it's just going to take the heat coloring off of the material, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
this is just a cosmetic process.
Okay. So that is a chemical that is on there with some heat.
Yes.
So we've noticed a lot of hands-on making just this one part, this griddle here, from all of the sheet metal work, you know, laser cutting, hand forming it, hand TIG welding, and now you're cleaning it as well. So there's a lot of time that goes into these little guys.
There is a lot of time. We make this product to last a lifetime, and know you're going to be happy with it.
You're going to be buying a really high quality component there for your Hasty
Absolutely,
Bake.
absolutely. This is made out of 304 stainless. It's 12 gauge, so it's real heavy duty. Weighs about 15 pounds. And when you cook on it, you treat it kind of like a cast iron. Kind of season it like a cast iron.
Okay.
See the top there, all those burn marks are gone now.
Yep.
Like they weren't ever there.
That is cool. That is a neat process there. So now he's getting the longer welds there on the side of the grease box. And then you come in after that with some stainless steel cleaner
Yes.
and wipe it off? Okay.
Yep.
So there it is, finished up, right?
There's the completed griddle.
Nice. And you said we get to take this one home with us?
Absolutely, this is yours.
All right. Well, this is great, man. I really appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you're gonna love cooking on it.
We've been wanting to add one of these to our legacy, so this was even better, getting to come watch Abby actually form this guy up, and then we got to watch Joe TIG weld it.
Yep.
And then see it get cleaned up over here using that really cool chemical process. That is awesome. This is gonna be great. Thank you.
Absolutely. So here we have our completed inventory of grills that are ready to go out the door for those in the Tulsa area. We've got our 258s, our Hastings 290 on a cart, some more 258s here, Legacy 131 and Legacy 132, and then our Suburban models of the 414 and 415 over there.
Yeah, I love the look of the Suburbans. It's identical to the
It is.
to the
It's
Legacy.
a miniature version of the Legacy.
Yeah, just a little smaller in size, but they look great. They're identical. I didn't know you guys did this too, where you have your powder coated base and you have the stainless on top.
Yes. Yeah, this is our Gourmet Pro 258. We have an all stainless version that's called the Gourmet Pro 259.
Okay. Nice. These are really popular. It seems like a lot of the guys I see on the group page usually mention, you know, their gourmet.
So the base bottom for the Gourmet and the Legacy is exactly the same. You
Okay.
just have the hood option is a little bit different. This one gives you an upper warming rack with some additional cooking space. There's a rack that would slide in right there.
Okay. And you have the ability to do the rotisserie as well, correct?
Exactly, yeah. So this one you can actually have the rotisserie in two locations. You can have it down here at the base, like the Legacy 131, as well as at the top here.
Okay. That's your upper grate here?
Yes.
That's a good looking
Yeah,
work you
laser
guys
cut, 12 gauge, 304.
Nice. And heavy duty hinges. That looks like 1/4 inch stainless.
Yep.
And it's got a nice, smooth feel to that. Look at that. Ultra smooth. Awesome. It's cool seeing the inventory. So these guys are ready to go for somebody that wants to come in and purchase a Hasty Bake, right?
Absolutely.
Come in and pull from this inventory right here.
Yes.
Awesome.
And even if you're not in the Tulsa area, we ship our grills for free anywhere in the lower 48.
Okay. Awesome. Right behind you over here, looks like some Rangers.
Yes.
These are awesome too. They're a little smaller, so these are obviously smaller than your Suburban, correct?
Correct. This is the smallest unit that we manufacture that you can still smoke on.
Yeah.
And then over there on the rack, we've got the HB 250s.
Oh yeah, okay. So the 250 there, that's what we've been using a lot on our trip. I absolutely love that little grill. It's perfect size for smaller meals or for 2 people.
Absolutely.
So, you know, and it's compact. You can lock the lid there, got a handle on top. So it's kind of like a toolbox or a big lunch box. And we can store it in our camper or in the back of the truck, take it anywhere we want to go. So those are awesome little grills too. If you're interested in a smaller compact size, definitely look into the 250 Pros there. So another storage room here. This looks like it used to be a conference room.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. Yeah.
We see some legacies in here, and there's a bunch of your Roughnecks back here.
Exactly. That's our Core 10 Roughneck before it started to rust. So the Core 10 Roughneck gets that natural patina over time, and once you get it out of the weather, it usually starts with like a bright orange rust and will darken the more you cook on it. And whenever you get the look that you like, hit it with linseed oil, and that'll kind of lock it in.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, these have been really popular for you.
Absolutely, yeah.
And of course, you got the powder-coated steel version right here.
Yep, that's our latest model.
Here's another cool model that you guys make, and can you explain this one just briefly?
Yeah, this was a throwback to our coffin top model from the 1950s. So last year was our 75th anniversary. This one, we only manufactured 75 of these. This is the last one that's left. It's actually been sold. The customer hasn't picked it up yet.
Okay. I see some, I would consider higher end features on this one. Looks like some machine handles.
Yes.
So you've got some knurled handles here. These pieces, you can see they've been radiused on the end there. So you got some CNC lathe work that's involved in making some of these parts, right?
Yes. Yeah, we've got a...
Even this guy.
Exactly. Yeah, we do those in-house.
Very cool. Very nice looking grill. So what were you telling me about this guy right here?
So this is a throwback to our old beer timer back from the 1950s before they had a thermometer. And so Grant Hastings, our founder, would call it a beer timer because he said if you were grilling and you had too many beers and you forgot what time you put the meat on, this would help remind you. So if you threw the meat on at 10 a.m., you'd kind of set it right there.
Yeah.
And that way, you know, in the afternoon, you remember how long the meat's been on. And this slides up out of the way.
Oh, so you got your
So
thermometer
we've got
right
our
behind
thermometer
it.
there.
Very cool. That is awesome. Well, it's a great looking design. And so you guys are out of production of this one right now?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Yeah, that is a sweet looking grill. So I think we've made it to like the end of the tour, and now we're in the showroom area at Hasty Bake, and they've been doing some remodeling here. It looks fantastic. Let's just walk around and show you guys what it looks like in here. So they have all of their models that they produce, that they manufacture here on display. So you guys can come right in here and take a look at all these grills, and most of these I think they probably have in inventory. This one right here is the Kent Rollins Big Bertha, big stove that they will build to order. If you guys want one of these, this is pretty cool. So they work directly with Cowboy Kent Rollins on the design and the features of this grill. So this is really cool. But like I said, they've got all of their models in here on display. I really do like these gourmets. These are sweet. They got a nice hinge action to them. You have a little more cooking area in these. You have an upper grate there. They got all kinds of utensils there on the wall. So all of your accessories. They got smoke wood over there. And this is cool too. Look, they have, not only do they sell their own spice rubs here, which we love, they have a lot of other brands and manufacturers of barbecue rubs here too as well. The Rub and Spice I can recommend. It's really good, especially on ribs. We've been using this a lot more. So they got all kind of rubs here. Here's a good look at one of their Suburbans, model 414. Just a cute little grill, isn't it? Yeah. It's awesome. This is great. If you come around here, you got a couple of their built-ins. We saw this one being manufactured out there. They were putting the tag on it. this would be great to add to the arsenal one day whenever we finally get our outdoor cooking area or kitchen built and set up. We'll order one of these for it. See, they got their tailgate set up with their 250 Pro, which is what we have and that we use. This is a newer accessory they've been building for some of the grills. You got two different sizes. It allows you to do the snake method with your charcoal. So you can set this down in your fire basket and put the charcoal all the way around it, light it on one side, and just let it burn all the way around. So we're gonna be adding one of these to our legacy and testing it out. This is another really cool size, seems to be very popular. This is their Ranger. A little smaller than the Legacy. It's obviously bigger than the 250, but it has the adjustable charcoal basket in there. So it's built a lot like their Legacy. It's just a smaller, more compact. It's got handles on it, so you can actually pick this guy up, you know, set it in your truck. If you want to go tailgating or go camping or whatever, that's a nice one to carry with you. And then the last guys over here, this is their new Roughneck smokers. They've got the full stainless steel version here. This is their newest version, which is going to be the powder coated version. And then you have the true Roughneck version, Corten steel, that you can see what it does. It starts rusting on you after you let it weather a little while. It just gives it that nice rough look to it. But I'm very excited to mention that we're going to be adding one of these Roughnecks to the arsenal, to the barbecue patio. We're going to be getting one of these powder coated versions, and I'm really excited about it. Wes has really been telling me how well these smokers have been working for them, and it just looks fantastic. It's sealed up nice, so the doors and the lid here actually have this seal on it. And the way that they've got the vents made on these, you have really good control of the airflow through the smoker. You have the ability to hang meats. You got this guy right here with some hooks, so you can hang ribs or whatever you want in there. You have dual cooking grates, so you have this cooking level here. You have another cooking level down there. And then let's open it up so you can see the bottom down there. You have your you have an ash pan and your fire basket right there. All made in-house right here in Tulsa. I love the mixture of the powder coat and some of the accessories made out of the stainless steel. It just really makes it look great. So I am really excited about getting one of these and learning how to cook on it, because they've been talking about how well these guys work, and I'm excited about adding it to the arsenal. Well, that's going to wrap up our tour here at Hasty Bake here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We had a fantastic time here getting to see the manufacturing processes there, where they take all the raw steel and cut it, form it, bend it, weld it, and get it ready for the customers at the end product. So they do a fantastic job here. They make really great quality grills. If you guys are interested in a high quality charcoal grill, definitely check out Hasty Bake. You can see they have a lot of different options in there, and they're proudly made here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So big thanks to Hasty Bake for inviting us out here to take a tour of the shop. And they gave us some really cool swag. I know Abby got her a cool t-shirt, so thank you guys for that. We really appreciate it. And now we're headed down to Burnco to hopefully have some of those beef ribs that they smoke on the Hasty Bake grills that are made right here. We'll see you guys later. We made it to Burnco. Check out all of the Hasty Bake grills in there that they use. Lots and lots of Hasty Bake grills, the gourmets. That's what they use to cook all of their barbecue right here. New school barbecue is what I've been told. Can't wait to try it. They're supposed to have, I see beef ribs. We're gonna give the beef ribs a try. He invited us back here to the kitchen, and he's like, come here and check them out. So, I mean, look at all the Hasty Bakes everywhere. How many do you have here?
In here,
Yeah.
we have 17.
17 Hasty
We
Bakes.
have probably about another 10 out in our trailer.
Oh, yeah?
And then we probably got our parts Hasty Bake at another location.
Nice. All right. And So all of your beef ribs, pork ribs, everything's cooked on these.
Yep, we have no oven, no microwave, no fryers.
So it's all cooked with charcoal.
Everything is cooked fire, charcoal. Well, not charcoal, lock coal. I don't use charcoal. Charcoal is different.
That is cool.
Everything we make in here is made right over Hasty Bake.
You gotta love that. Thanks for inviting us back, man. This is great. You have to access from the side, so you have to move them all out of the way, get the charcoal in there.
Yeah, what we do is we just go pull it to the side, open up our fire box.
Yeah.
Here, we'll roll up the fire pan up high. We'll pull this out, pull that out. We'll load it, push the fire box back in, put our starter gel on top of the pan, our fire ash pan, slide it back in, fire do its thing.
Does one load of charcoal get you through the day's cook?
It depends on the weather. The colder it is outside, and take a little extra charcoal. We'll probably put 2 rounds of charcoal.
Yeah.
So in the summertime, this is a lot hotter in here.
A little less?
It takes a little bit. It takes a little bit. It doesn't take as long for everything to get hot.
All right, so this is their happy plate, right?
Yep.
At Burnco, what do we have here?
So we've got some chopped brisket, some pulled pork, 2 or 3 different kinds of their sausage,
Oh yeah, there you go.
some bologna, baby back ribs, chicken leg, and then this is their grilled potato salad.
That looks really good. Got some baked beans here, some coleslaw. This is gonna be some good stuff.